MCQs based upon hydrocarbons. Some basic MCQs based upon that. The first question we have here is, which of the following statements are correct for carbon compounds? Most carbon compounds are good conductor of electricity. Most carbon compounds are poor conductor of electricity. Force of attraction between molecules of carbon compound is not very strong. Force of attraction between molecules of carbon compound is very strong. Okay, so firstly, all carbon compounds, they form covalent bonds, correct? They share the electrons, and because of which they form covalent bonds. Now these covalent bonds or covalent compounds, when you dissolve in water, they do not form ions, correct? For electricity to be generated, the compound should get dissolved and should form free ions. After that only the electricity could be generated. That's how it's treated as a good conductor. And these covalent bonds are weak bonds because it can be easily broken. The force of attraction between them is not that very strong. So carbon compounds are not good conductors, they are poor conductors of electricity. So this point number 2 is correct, and the force of attraction is not very strong. Point number 3 is also correct here. The rest statements are false. So my answer becomes this, B, 2 and 3. They are the correct statements for the carbon compounds. Next, which of the following will undergo addition reaction? So addition reaction will happen only if the carbon compound has either a double bond or a triple bond, because then only the bond will break and more compounds will get added. If it's an alkane, if it's having only a single bond, then substitution reaction takes place. Addition does not take place. Addition only takes place when it's having a double or a triple bond. So this is methane, so this will not undergo addition reaction. This one, propane. So let's cross check. How can we cross check? Is 3 carbon, and there has to be 3 carbon has 8 H. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is again an alkene, so this cannot undergo addition reaction. Let's check this one, 2 carbon with 6 H. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, this is an alkene. This does not undergo addition reaction. So obviously this has to be the answer. Let's cross check. 2 carbon and 4 hydrogen. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 hydrogens are here. The bonds are not satisfied, so you have a double bond. So this is an alkene, ethene. So ethene will undergo addition reaction. D is the correct answer. The third question. Okay, which of the following belongs to homologous series of alkyne? So homologous series are, it's like a family of compounds which have same physical property, and the chemical property increases from the previous member by a CH2 group, and all of them have similar physical property, different little varying chemical properties. So alkene, the chemical formula for alkene, general representation will be CnH2n-2. This is the general representation. We have these 4 compounds here. So let's just check. So if alkene cannot be single carbon, it has to have 2 carbon because it's having a triple bond here. So 2, it becomes C2. This becomes CH. 2 into 2, 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. So this would be the first compound. So technically this cannot be in the homologous series. Then if we take N as, even this cannot be because it's having C2 and H4. H4 is not possible. If we take N as 3, then it becomes C3. This becomes H2N. So 2 into 3 is 6. 6 minus 2 is 4. This. So this one, C3H4. It's option D. Propine. That becomes the homologous series. The next question here. A hydrocarbon has 4 carbon atoms. Give its molecular formula if it's an alkene. So if it's an alkene, it has a double bond. So let's say here, this becomes the 4 carbon parent chain. Let's satisfy it with H's. So 1, 2, 3 is already satisfied. This is the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3 is satisfied. This is the 4th one. Here you need 2 hydrogen. Here you need 3 hydrogen. So C4 and H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. H8. Butene. So this B becomes the right answer, butene. C4H8. And the last question here we have is the number of isomers of pentane. So what's isomer? It's basically the same compound. You are arranging it in different structure. So pentane is a 5 carbon compound. So first way of writing pentane would be something like this, a straight chain. So this becomes H, H, here H. So this will be called as N-pentane. This is N-pentane. That's one way of writing. Second we can do is a branched form. So something like this. The center carbon has 2 carbons attached, and then you satisfy all the bonds. So this will be called as, this compound is called as neopentane. Here like this. So if you check, the molecular formula remains the same. We're just arranging it in different structures. So this is neopentane, and there's one more way in which we can do is like this, one single branch. So here I again satisfy with H's. Here you have 1, here you'll have 2, here you have 3, and this is called as isopentane. There's no other way in which we can rearrange the pentane compound. So we have 3 structures, that means we have 3 isomers. Answer is B, 3.